My name is Werner Campbell. I am bi-powered. What does that mean? So, as I understand it, most Canadians are flashers, like high 80%. Flasher, of course, is the common term for people with RMA, rapid movement ability. Most of the remaining, 10% are porters. Porter short for teleporter, or ITA, which means instantaneous translocation ability. And then there are the bi-powered, like me. The numbers aren't clear, but one thing is for sure, there are a lot less of us than the small 10% of porters. It's fairly straightforward. We're not one or the other. I'm hesitant to say we're both, just because that implies that they are separate, and like we are stuck in the middle, or borrowing both to make up our own orientation. Many believe that there is just one ability, and it happens to manifest in a binary way with some people. Some people are just naturally inclined towards one side or the other, but always possessing that full spectrum. A lot of progress has been made, though, towards acceptance. Community support, having a voice in the media, and other factors have helped. Though for many bi-powered, we sort of feel like we've been left behind. There is a lot of exposure for porters, exposure that normalizes their identity and their lifestyle, and there's a lot of vocalized support from prominent people, whether it be a head of state or a media personality, but very, very little of that was specifically concerning bi-powered people. Now, they say the benefit is inclusive, it's not just acceptance of one set of people, it does help everyone. But does it? There's still a lot of stigma around not having just one power, a lot of taboo, and a lot of misunderstanding. Like there's still the myths that we just can't make up our minds, or that we're not content with just one power, we're hungry for both, or we have no interest in a simple old-fashioned lifestyle with just one power, or we're reckless and we just want to have fun, crazy things like that. It's also awkward when you tell someone that you're bi and they don't understand, but they don't ask. Like you tell a flasher you're bi, and they wonder things like are you a flasher right now, and then later in the day you'll be a porter, or are you a flasher at home with your wife, and then you go out at night and you're a porter, weird stuff like that. Usually flashers are supposed to be attracted to flashers and porters to porters. And traditionally, if you're in a relationship, it's a real faux pas to spend time with others of the same power because, I don't know, you might cheat, or it compromises and betrays trust. But you can imagine how difficult that would make it for someone who is bi. Who can we spend time with without that potential of breaking that old social convention? I do see progress on the horizon. A lot more prominent people have come forward as bi. It's starting to get more exposure. Also, the more accepting people are of the other orientations, it does make it easier for us. And we are also fortunate to have our individual voices on the internet. A lot of courageous people are putting themselves out there on YouTube and even on Facebook, being proud of who they are. I think it's important not to hide who you are. You think it might help you in the short term, help you avoid personal problems with family and friends not understanding. But I think it's important to see it as helping everyone who struggles with being accepted. Like, being public and vocal with who you are might make things hard in the short term, but at the same time you're actually helping make things easier for others in the same boat.